Lastly, more rumors. This one we can't prove one way or the other just yet. Quantum Break may or may not be pushed to 2016, although has it ever officially been given a release date?
I don't think
so. It can actually be
definitely
delayed.
not, but I think everyone had... I thought at some point everyone was under the impression that it was a 2015 game, like an early 2015 game, too.
Remember
Like
a
spring.
few episodes ago when we were reading that list of games coming out in 2015 in a Microsoft press release, and Quantum Break was not on it?
Totally. Well, and I mean, the weird thing, though,
it has
is
to be
we've seen
2016.
more of Quantum Break than we have of Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
We've
True.
seen more of it than whatever this fall's Forza game is.
Tomb
We've seen
Raider's-
more of it than, I mean, in theory, unless you count the beta, Halo 5.
That's true.
But that doesn't necessarily. We also saw a very long Uncharted 4 demo, and that's not coming out
That's
this year.
also true.
Yeah.
It is interesting. A lot of people are like, what happened to Quantum Break? It disappeared. Like, no, actually, they just had like a 9-minute video. No, more than that. Wasn't it? Was it 9 or was it like 17? It was a
17.
Yeah, it was
17
long.
minute
One
gameplay
from
demo.
Gamescom.
Gamescom.
Was really long. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a great demo.
So, I just again to me. So here's the story: is a guy on Twitter who claimed to be the Dutch community and social media coordinator at Microsoft said just straight out tweeted that it's going to be a 2016 game. A lot of people picked it up. Well, not at first. At first, he started to. After a little while, he kind of backpedaled. He didn't delete his tweet, but he started to backpedal a little bit. And just said, it's still going to be a great fall 2015, blah, blah, blah. Which read to me like somebody at Microsoft, the Microsoft PR ninjas got a hold of him and were like, no, back off, dude. Ixnay on the Quantum K Bray.
Also, if this dude does work for Microsoft, like, who makes, I don't know. Like, your job is in community and social media coordination. Like, your job is to make sure that
you don't do things like
that.
that.
Coordinating that announcement.
Well, Aaron Greenberg from Microsoft tweeted that he didn't know who the guy was. He hadn't heard of the guy.
Womp womp.
And now the tweet's been deleted and his profile's been changed.
I want to see this guy's business card, though. Hi, my name's
Dude,
whatever,
I'll guarantee you this
Dutch
guy was
community and social media coordinator at
never
Microsoft.
part of Microsoft, just
Well,
some dude.
But
just
here's the
crazy.
thing. Regardless of whether or not who this guy is, whether he works for Microsoft, whether, I still think the game is 2016. And,
So do I.
And the reason is, where would it go? I mean,
That's a great question. When do we think it's going to launch then? If it is 2016, Quantum
I
Break.
think early 2016.
well,
yeah, I mean, I could see it. Like, this year has
March.
proven. I mean, this year's proven.
That's
In
so far
January,
away.
Dying Light crushed it.
it was the number one game of the month.
Absolutely. In February, despite the review
And it came out
scores,
at the end of the
order-
month, by the way,
exactly.
too.
It had like 1 week. In
Yeah.
February, the order came out, and despite it not scoring that well, it still sold well. This
And
month,
got a lot of publicity because it was the only thing for people to talk about.
That's exactly it.
Everybody was talking about it.
If it comes out in October, November, it's going to be overshadowed by
Well,
1,000 rad
Look,
games.
look no further than Mirror's Edge for launching an amazing new IP during the holidays and watching it get destroyed.
Yeah.
It is only by the grace of some EA executive, I guess, what's Andrew Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Is that we're getting a second Mirror's Edge, but if Mirror's Edge had launched another time of year, we might have a Mirror's Edge franchise by now instead of a long-awaited reboot.
Well, especially this fall. I mean, we've talked about how this fall is so insane with not only first-party stuff, but I mean, between Halo, Tomb Raider, Battlefront,
Forza 6.
That's
just the Xbox.
that's just
lineup.
those are just the
And also, that's all we know about. At E3, they're probably going to announce more things.
Totally.
So it's just there's no place for Quantum Break to fit in to the first-party lineup unless maybe August. But the thing about that is, for me, Remedy is not known for their haste. They make awesome games.
Yeah.
Every one of their games they've ever made has been fantastic. But they're a smallish team, and they take a long time. So
they're allowed to take their time.
maybe they I think that I'm with you, Marty. I think this is going to be an early 2016 game, and it's gonna shine there. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Mass
Absolutely.
Effect 2 was one of the best examples
January.
of an early launch
Came
title.
out in January of
There was
that year.
Nothing competing with
January
it.
2010.
Phenomenal time to experience January and February.
Even Mass Effect 3 came out in March.
Yeah.
Resident Evil
So-
4
I
came
like
out.
that.
Resident Evil 4 was a January game as well.
I like
Originally on
having
GameCube.
big, fantastic games early in the year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sets the pace for the rest of the year.
Absolutely.